isn't about informing, it's about engaging, doing whatever, saying whatever, spinning whatever to keep you hooked and engaged. Why? The easiest way to get you hooked is to get you emotional, to get you angry, to get you scared, to get you into fear, anger, outrage. Golden ticket to your attention. That way, you're not just watching, you are reacting. It's aim here to keep you scrolling, to keep you hooked, to keep you arguing. The oldest play in the book, distract, divide, and conquer. We're divided, we're easier to control. When we're so fueled up with rage and anger and sadness, we are more quick to react rather than to think and meditate on what's the best option. Here's a bigger question here. Who benefits from this? Sometimes it's not about the news itself important, but more so the narrative, the public perception that they're trying to sow, the seed that they're trying to sow. When you're just there trying to relax and get your information or / entertainment, making you more susceptible, more like a sponge, not really paying attention to what seeds, what narratives are slowly being implemented in your whole thought process, in your whole belief system. Who is this for? Is it for the nefarious reptilian race to keep us in a state of emotional distress so they can feed off of our negative emotion? Is it just marketing us, making us insecure and making us so self-involved that we're willing to pay and buy anything in order to achieve the next level of fulfillment? Is it the shadow government trying to push and sway and get and pass instill more control, secretly implementing more control, slowly taking our rights away because we're so riddled with distractions that we don't even know what's really happening, each story giving a different narrative? This is nothing new. This has been happening. We can look back to the printing press and the aristocracy, okay? When even them looking and seeing, wow, we can influence and control the whole narrative of the masses by how we tell a story. So using that along with the fact that us as humans, we're social creatures. We have an innate desire to bond and to be in community with one another, to belong with one another. So is it really that hard to believe that there are some nefarious corporations, government entities that wish to take advantage of that and instead of build community and understanding, instead wish to divide us into different social groups that are so easily controlled? With these news cycles is always create and perpetuate this us versus them narrative, creating division, right? And within our divided groups, there is this constant exercising of conformity, right? In this group, we think like this, and people who don't think like us, they're in that group, and we think like this, so we do this, and we don't say this, and if you say or don't say this, then you can leave the group, and this creates fear, excluded, right? Fear of being ostracized, right? So they use that fear, and then on top of it, the news cycle is constantly perpetuating, peddling another scary, fear from, infuriating, angersome news story that's also amplifying it, right? So you are so desperate for a solution to get out of this irate state that you're more susceptible to whatever solution they're providing for you, not realizing that they're the ones that created the problem in the first place. So it's really insane how we try to use our devices, our social media, the news, everything for our benefit, to inform us, to entertain us, and yet it's actually using us in return, right? It's using us for our intel, for our information. What makes them mad? What makes them sad? What makes them happy, right? How do we control them? What gets them the most energized? What gets them to move and shake and jump when we say jump, right? They study us, right? And they use this information very intentionally against us. And we can see this time and time and time again, right? From World War I, World War II, it even came out in